going to head into some Hollywood news updates. Here we go. So far, Avatar: The Way of Water, the sequel to the original Avatar that you guys know and love, has made some serious goals. It is officially the top grossing film of 2022, even though it came out in December. It dethroned Top Gun: Maverick as the top grossing film of 2022, and it's now setting its sights on Spider-Man: No Way Home to defeat the Spider-Man film starring Tom Holland as the 6th top grossing film of all time. This is crazy. They are approaching, if they have not already, the $2 billion margin. This is crazy awesome for everybody involved with this project, including Zoe Saldana, who just keeps adding like accomplishment after accomplishment to her already stellar acting resume. On January 31st, in case you guys did not already know, we are going to see the John Wick series, all of the films in the trilogy, leaving HBO Max, and this leads to some interesting questions on what is actually going to be replacing the John Wick trilogy, as well as the 70 other shows and films that are going to be leaving the platform, as it increases officially the price of the streaming platform for their ad-free tier in the United States. Also leaving streaming platforms is Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man films. They are set to leave Netflix on February 1st. And Violent Night 2 has officially set its sights on a sequel with the director Tommy Wirkola. If you guys have not already seen the first one, Violent Night, starring Stranger Things as David Harbour, I highly recommend it. It is such a niche market of kind of like Christmas horror films, and to me this was a really, really cool film where you get a different side of Santa Claus. It was like Vikings meets the Santa Claus meets like bad Santa, all in one. You got a depressed Santa Claus who hates the state of the world, and he has to end up saving this really, really good kid who's in a really, really bad situation due to the financial accolades of the family that she was born into, so to no fault of her own. And then you have this epic, like, Viking Santa Claus coming out of the woodwork and trying to save this little girl. It was such a cool backstory that you're not really used to hearing about Santa Claus. Definitely excited for Violent Night 2. And then do not forget, you also have the next installment with DC Comics and the DCEU. Shazam! Fury of the Gods is set to be in theaters for its debut on March 17th. So definitely check those out. Now we're going to head into what you can expect in the United States as far as ad-free streaming. Coming this year, if they have not already, ad-free tiers are as follows in the United States. HBO Max bumps up its price to $16 a month. Netflix is up to $15.50 per month for ad-free streaming. Prime is at $15, tied with Hulu, which is also going to be $15. Disney Plus coming in around the lower end at $11 a month. And then rounding them out on the lowest possible streaming is Apple TV, coming in at $7 a month for ad-free streaming. According to the Wall Street Journal, this was something interesting that I wanted to share with you guys. Netflix's content actually appeared in the most top spots for the most streamed programs of 2022. According to the Nielsen company, they broke it down into minutes viewed. So here we go. Coming in at number 10 was Netflix with Seinfeld, which had almost 20 billion minutes viewed. Coming in at number 9 was Netflix with Gilmore Girls, which had over 20 billion minutes viewed. Coming at number 8 was Disney Plus with Bluey, with over 20 billion minutes viewed. Coming in at number 7 across various streaming platforms was Criminal Minds, which had about 25.5 billion minutes viewed. And then again at number 6 is Netflix with Grey's Anatomy, wink wink, coming in at about 26 billion minutes viewed. And then number 5, halfway up the list again, is Disney, and they had Encanto with over 27 billion minutes viewed, and it actually was the most streamed movie of 2022 across any platform. So that's really, really cool for that film. Coming in at number 4 again is Netflix with Ozark, which had a record of over 32 billion minutes viewed. And number 4, you guessed it, Netflix again. I mean, number 3 is Netflix again with Coco Melon. We've talked about that a lot over the last 2 years. They had a record of 38 billion minutes viewed. And then coming in at number 2 again was Netflix with NCIS, and NCIS had over 38.5 billion minutes viewed. And then number one at the top of the charts for the top 10 most streamed and viewed is Netflix again with Stranger Things. They had a record. It wasn't even close, guys. Over 52 billion minutes viewed. So if you are looking for any shows, any recommendations to watch, maybe start with this top 10. And I think it's also worthy to note that this was only American viewers who watched this much on streaming apps this year. According to the Nielsen data, this was up... It's crazy, guys. This is the equivalent. If you put all of these minutes viewed together, it's equivalent to about 19.4 million years worth of content streamed minute by minute. And this is up 27% from 2020's and 2021's analytics from the Nielsen company. Honorable mentions that did make it into the top 15 most viewed on streaming platforms were Wednesday, Cobra Kai, Rings of Power, The Boys, and a few more made it all the way up into the top 15 most viewed.